There was Nissan
break seat
GTR
goes
day. They had the GTR Academy.
GTR Academy,
that was
yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
10 instructors racing.
Well, I was never really involved in that. Was that? Was it?
Oh,
Sounds like
God,
carnage.
That was carnage. So I remember once because sometimes you'd be at the back. You'd start at the back, and it was a full-on race, and you'd have a Billy next to you. And
So what was it? What do you have to do? Was it filmed then or something?
No, so after each event, you'd I can't remember. I'm trying to cast my brain back all them years. So there was Chaz, Charlie Hollins, me, Carl Gossart, Ben Clucas, and I remember Clucas was flat down Hanger Straight, going into Stowe Corner. Clucas, we're doing 155 mile an hour at the end of that straight. 10 of us. And you can imagine, it was full on racing. We was proper on it. And I left my braking late. Clucas managed to get down the inside of me. And as he come down the inside of me, I thought, oh, he's not going to make that stick because I'm hanging. Anyway, the car just rubbed. He just got it in, rubbed my front bumper.
Really?
And shook my car into Stowe. And I'm on the brakes. And I thought, and it was proper full-on racing.
What was the point of it, though?
I don't know. It was just that was the strategy they had. So we'd do a bit of coaching.
Was it so they could learn how to race then?
Probably,
Yeah, I suppose that's what it'd be, wouldn't it?
I'm just trying to think.
Because it was taking people that had only raced on like Gran Turismo, and then taking them to be racers. So I suppose they wanted to see how.
So we did a load of in-car coaching basically, and then at the end of it, we used to do a race, but as racing drivers driving.
Amazing.
And it was proper.
You remember that race before the start of the day? I say that race. I can't remember what we were doing. We were doing passenger rides on the Stowe circuit when we covered the circuit with gravel. Just like, I can't remember where it was, but there was shit all over the circuit.
Yeah.
I remember Wardy made us go out to sweep it up.
Yeah.
He properly saw his ass.
But he never got mad, Chris, did he?
We got a bit going into the office.
You just knew, didn't you? You just knew with Chris.
I remember going into the office. I'm very disappointed with you. Mr. Dunn, you'd like to come into the office? I'm very disappointed. So we were all like, went into the office because we were just like, there was shit all over the circuit that we were sweeping up.
Well, we used to
we were all like, listen, and I remember you walked out and you're like, sorry.
Did I? Do you remember that? Yeah. I remember
I never heard you say sorry in your life. It's just like, oh, naughty schoolboy.
Yeah, but you just knew when Chris wasn't happy, and because he was lovely, wasn't he? What a lovely bloke Chris was.
Yeah.
And I remember he used to rock up in the morning and the circuit was covered in just ice. It was frost.
Yeah.
And go on, boys, go and warm the circuit
warm it up. Yeah. Like, you're going to be able to warm it up. Right, go on, boys, go and create some black ice.
Yeah, and that's what we did. But they were the days, weren't they?
If you made it around the perimeter road on the way there, I remember fine. I had a Clio. It was like and I bloody sold it. But they used to have, not on those, I think it had been about 2000, maybe 2001 Clio. So this would have been about 2003, 2004, and it went across. It had said the classic, you had the black ice sign, or the ice warning. Of course, you ignored that, and you're late for the day. It's like 1 minute to 8, and you have to be there for 8 o'clock, right? So you're firing across the old
bridge.
Across the bridge, and then you'd go across the southern circuit crossing, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
They'd open the barriers, and you'd go across there. And I went through over the circuit. Oh yeah, it looks a bit icy. Got to the other side where the gate was open, like turn left. It just went straight on and through a fence. There's a metal railing fence.
What, you actually went through it?
Yeah. It was just it was a wire fence though. Like these sort of agricultural ones with
chicken
like metal
wire
pole.
fence.
Yeah. But it was just like it had like 3 wire, but they were quite strong wire, and the front wing scraped against it like that, and it just melted this line because there were plastic wings in it.
So you obviously went up the curb then because it was curbed all the way around.
No, because it was flat. It was just sort of like tarmac and then into grass at that point, and it was just. And then parked it up, did the briefing, got out, and then had a look at it. And there was this line where it had melted into the line. So the next day, I touched it in, and luckily, when the bloke came to pick up the car, it was raining. No one noticed that.